Good morning, everybody. How are you? Nice to be here with everybody this morning. Let me just put my other microphone on here, which I almost forgot, and we will be ready to go. I hope you're all well. It is Monday, and today is our 36th day of getting together and having these beautiful sessions with each other every morning. So, good morning, wherever you are and whoever you are and whatever you're doing. If you are scrolling through social media right now, I do invite you to just stop for a little bit, hang out, maybe just relax a little bit, stop scrolling so much, just take a moment to kind of relax, be here now, and let yourself calm down. Like I said, it's Monday. And aside from just coming out of the weekend and getting ready to go back into the week, there's all sorts of stuff going on. You've got things going on in your life, things in your head, things in your heart, things with your family, things at your job. There's things going on in the world, and you are constantly being pulled into every different direction. And that is all the reason to just kind of stop and take a moment right now and just chill out. I'm here every day. We do live meditations every day. We have beautiful conversations every day at this time, 11 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And we always wrap up these conversations with meditations. Usually, Monday through Thursday, there is a topic, a specific topic. And then Friday is just open forum, it's questions and answers and stuff. But to be completely honest, I didn't do a topic today. I had a really beautiful, peaceful weekend at home. I know what's going on in the world with everything else. I'm not going to name places and stuff, but I know about all the issues that are going on in the world. And I had such a beautiful, peaceful weekend this morning. And it was because I purposely, with intention, kind of avoided letting myself hear and see all of the chaos and anxious things going on in the world and all the political nonsense. And I tell you this all the time, we I get asked all the time, one of the most often asked questions I get is, how can I protect my energy? How do I protect my energy? And really, what is your energy? If we are honest about this right now, it's that vibrational state, that mood you are currently in. So how the question really is how do I maintain myself to be in a good, peaceful, calm, pleasant mood? That's really the question. Not how do I protect my energy? How do I maintain and feel good and confident in my life? Because, and I'm not trying to degrade or bash anybody, but lighting sage and waving it around your body is not protecting your energy. You may think it's doing something, and maybe you feel it is creating some barrier, but the way you protect your energy is two ways. In the spiritual aspect of protecting your energy, you don't need sage or crystals or anything else to protect your energy. Your vessel houses, this is your sacred space, your temple. And if you affirm each day that you are closed off, completely closed off and protected from all malevolence, deceit, darkness, and evil, and you are only open to what is divine, ethereal love and gratitude, then you are affirming and closing off and protecting your energy. You are the power you're looking for. But the real aspect of protecting your energy is, again, the real meaning of that question: how do I protect my energy? Well, why is your energy being fluctuated? There's the real question. What's going on in your life, in your heart, and in your mind that is causing your energy to go up and down? What are you watching that's causing fear and anxiety and stress and sadness? Who are you interacting with that's making you feel invalidated, neglected, abandoned? What types of foods are you taking into your body that are vibrating your health and your cells and your blood flow? So, seriously, when somebody says to me, how do I protect my energy? I have about 50 questions for them, like I just asked you. So, protecting your energy, in essence, aside from affirming each day that you're closed off to darkness, how do we really protect our energy? Well, First off, we know we need to eat better because if we're eating good, high vibrational foods, our body is functioning better, resonating better, receiving and sending better, right? But the real way you protect your energy is by distancing yourself, disconnecting yourself, running, blocking, and deleting from all of those things that are causing you stress. And like I've redundantly said every day, and you surround yourself with what truly inspires you. Now, people will turn around and they'll say, that's great, Jay, but I'm in a relationship with this abusive, narcissistic, egotistical person, but I love them. You don't. You don't. You don't love them. You've just been put down to a place of such brokenness and invalidation that you think this is the best you can get. You think that this is what you deserve. And you're not even giving yourself an opportunity to see, feel, and be treated better. No. You're not. I had somebody message me and say this, oh, I'm so sad. I'm so heartbroken. I was in this really abusive relationship and it ended and I really miss them and love them. No, you don't. You miss the habit, the comfort, the sex, the security. And I'm being honest. You don't miss their personality. You don't miss the overwhelming love that they're not giving you. You just miss that habitual aspect of what happens to us in life. Hi. And that happens with all aspects of our lives, physically, mentally, and spiritually. The foods we eat, the people we hang out, the things we watch on TV, the social media we scroll through. It becomes habits, addictions. So when you have people in your life or places in your life or foods in your life or things that are making you feel bad, you don't have to endure them. You can start making small choices to better your life, to start eating better, to start giving yourself more space and distance from the people who are making you feel anything but love and gratitude and that you are amazing just the way you are. So protecting your energy is really about your thoughts and emotions. Because what you're thinking about is reacting and creating and manifesting these emotions. And those emotions are then triggering more thoughts. And those thoughts are triggering more emotions. And you're caught in this cycle. I refer to it as the tornado of thoughts and emotions. You're just standing there in the middle of this and you're like, I don't know what to do. I'm lost, I'm broken, I'm heartbroken, I'm tired, I'm exhausted, I'm sad. Well, you are the only one that can move away from that. So again, whatever's going on in your life, whatever you're focusing on, these are the things that are hurting you. Now, I have an online acquaintance. I'm not going to refer to them as a friend, an online acquaintance. And this is not about any political side or anything, but every single day in their story, not on their page where it would be permanent and seen, but in their story, they are constantly posting about the horrors that are happening in Gaza with the children and stuff. And this is things that do need to have awareness brought to them. But again, they don't post it on their page where it has a permanent place. It's just that temporary 24-hour story kind of thing. However, they're doing it so much that when I ask how you're doing, oh, I'm sick to my stomach. It's tearing me up, but I have to do it. Now, I understand some people feel they need to be a voice. They need to be a part of a motion and a movement to feel like they have purpose. And if that's their purpose, that's great. But you are not obligated. You are not obligated to take part in any motion or movement. We're so focused on what's going on overseas, all these people being hurt here and people being hurt here. What about all the starving people in your own country, your own neighborhood, the homeless people? So there are so many things we can talk about and so many things we can focus on. People tell me all the time, what about human trafficking, the children, the animals, the air? Yeah, I've been screaming about these things for decades, even before I was doing videos. If you go to YouTube and watch my first videos that I posted 10 years ago now, the collective consciousness for the children, all these things, it's all about the things that were coming into our world and going to happen. And they're all predictions and premonitions, and everything that I talked about is what's happening. And I had to stop because I got to a point, I said, am I manifesting my reality that much? Or am I contributing to these things taking place in our world? And I stepped away and backed away, and I protect my energy. And as I said, I had a beautiful weekend this weekend. I did yard work, mowed my lawn, was outside. It was gorgeous out, ran some errands, just had some nice, peaceful moments. And I didn't look at this. I didn't see what you're posting or you're posting. I didn't do that emotional Russian roulette that we do with social media, just aimlessly scrolling, cute kitty, mass shooting, roses and flowers, donations and barbaric stuff. We just, you want to protect your energy. Look what you're emotionally doing when you're scrolling through social media. Okay, so I didn't do that this weekend. And because I didn't do that this weekend, I was very peaceful. I was very within, observant, present. I woke up this morning and went, whoops, what am I going to talk to? I don't have a topic today. And then as I was sitting here getting ready, I was like, why don't I have a topic today? Why wasn't I prepared for today? And I thought about the weekend. I was like, what have I been doing the last few days? And it was just such present, beautiful things that were happening in front of me. I looked back on my weekend and it was just this plethora, just this collage of images of outside. And I was like, oh, it was because I was just living. I was just being. I wasn't expecting. I wasn't dragged into energy and ultimatums. I wasn't looking at the news. I wasn't listening to this. I just focused on me, my life, my family, my immediate surroundings, my dog, my animals, my fish, things like that. And that's what I wanted to talk to you about today. I mean, we're here on social media. I get it. We're here on social media. This is where we interact. This is where you see me live and you watch my videos, and this is where the replays of all the lives are. I get it. But you don't have to be undisciplined with social media. I've said before, and I don't even want to say this, you don't have to use the For You tab. You have a following tab. And you can go on to any of these apps and click the following tab. And you can make sure that you're following pages that resonate positive energy with you, that make you feel inspired and good. Don't follow and watch pages that are posting horrific, barbaric, depressing, insane news. I mean, there's so many conspiracy theories, so much political division, racial division, spiritual division, economic division, global division, geographic division, environmental division. We could just sit here all day long and talking about all the things that are wrong in the world and with each other and that's going horrible. But if we're doing that, all we're doing is feeding that machine of fear and despair and hopelessness and fear and anxiety and hate and all of that. And you and I have to consciously make that effort to change our focus. This morning, I dropped my children off to school. I went to CVS to pick up a prescription and I got a coffee at Starbucks since I was passing it. And I felt like, why the hell not? So listen to this very carefully. On the way home in the car, I just started doing alternate nostril pranayama, breathing. Do you know what that is? Well, when you can breathe through the left side of your nose clearly, it means the right side of your brain is more dominant and active. Truth. And when the right side is clear, it's the left side. So alternate pranayama is a meditation technique. We'll get into this maybe later this week, but so you would breathe in, you cover your right nostril. I'm sorry for how this looks, but it's great. Breathe in through the left, watch. Close the left, out through the right, in through the right, closing, out through the left, in through the left, closing, and you do this. You keep switching and you're opening the channels and you're getting both hemispheres of your brain working at the same time. And it's a higher vibrational thing. So as I got my coffee this morning and was driving home, I was thinking and reflecting about my beautiful, peaceful weekend. And I started to realize that I started to get into thought. I was like, oh, but I still need to do a bunch of leaf blowing in the back. And I started to let myself be consumed. What did I do? What did I do? I started to breathe, consciously breathe. And right now, as you're listening to me and talking to me, conscious breathing. As you're listening to me and talking to me, you're just listening to me and talking to me. You're not thinking about your breath. We never think about our breath. And it's the most important thing we can do. People are breathing through their mouths, not realizing they're not filtering out the air they're breathing in. They're just not concentrating on. Your breath will change everything. Every emotion that you go through, your breath is one of the first things that are affected by it. Your breath alters constantly. So when I was in my car, I just did this. I started with the alternate pranayama when I felt clear after about a minute or two, just driving down the street. I was doing this. I started deep breaths in my chest and out, conscious breathing, conscious breathing. And I know you might think to yourself that it's useless, it's crazy. It's not. Here's the question I have for you. Would you rather be lost in thought and emotion and constantly being conflicted and pulled into different directions within? Or would you rather just be blissfully, obliviously, peacefully here without being trapped in that thought and emotion? And I mean, people don't understand when we get to that blissful point, when you're picking and choosing what you want to think about, when you can exist with intention in the space in between thoughts, it is the most incredible thing. But you'll sit there and say to yourself, well, that must be so boring. Why would I want to just sit there and not think? It's incredibly peaceful. And when you're sitting there in that state, like I said, you get to pick and choose what you want to think about. So you could be sitting here and you can reflect on mom, dad, and you can recall a specific memory. And you look at it and see it in a completely different light. Even when we're meditating and we're letting all thoughts present themselves and we're not judging, not expecting, just breathing and letting it be, this is completely different. When you're in that beautiful state, you can pick and choose these thoughts. You can revisit memories. You can consciously time travel. You can transcend consciousness. But all of this happens by consciously being here. And the key and the first step to that is conscious breathing. If you brought awareness to your breath throughout the day, you would be literally bringing yourself into the present moment. And I don't know if this is going to sink in properly, but right now, the moment you and I are sharing right now is the only moment in your life that truly exists. Right now. Nothing else exists except right now. Right now. Right now. And if you could be here just peacefully, without that thought and emotional upheaval, without expectation and want or need, just be here with gratitude. I'm alive. I'm here. I'm breathing and embracing the absolute power that you are the miracle in life you've been looking for, because you're here. You're in the physical reality. You get an option and a choice to create an identity. We get to create our identity. And sadly, most of the identities that we have created are nothing but fear and anxiety, want, need, ego, and selfishness. But we have the choice to start letting go of these things, moving past them, surrounding ourselves with what inspires us, with what makes us feel good, start manifesting our hopes and dreams and changing our identity. We get to change who we are and what we think we are. And you can do this as much as you want, my friend, until you feel content, because you are not obligated to anyone else's perspective, will, ultimatum, motion, or movement. And when you see people posting things like, if you're not sharing this, you're a part of the problem. No, you're not. No, you're not. You can't take on all of the world's problems, so you might as well focus on yourself and make you the best version you can be, and let your light shine so goddamn bright that it just fucking blinds everybody around you, in the sense that they want to be like that. Don't worry about what's going on in the world. Focus on what's going on in your heart and mind and find that way to resolve that. If you don't like me, if I don't do it for you, if I don't guide you the right way, if I don't speak the right way, somebody out there will. But stop spreading yourself so thin. Find your guru, find your teacher, find your master. And I'm serious. This is what I'm here for. And this is not ego. I've lived through it. I've lived through it. I've climbed and crawled through so much shit it would make your head spin. I've stood at the top of the mountain 101 times and been knocked back down. I've been the bottom of the barrel. And in all of that, I learned the lessons. I'm grateful for all the good things and all of the horrible things that have happened in my life. I am connected to something that transcends human consciousness. I don't care if you don't believe me. Your inability to perceive or believe my truth has nothing to do with me and everything to do with you. But I'm here and I can help you. I can help you. If there's something going on in your mind and heart and you need clarity, guidance, discipline, a foot kicking you in the ass, someone to teach you what love is, show you how to forgive, I'm right here. You can ask the questions. You can private message me. You can book a session with me if you really want my complete undivided attention just like this. But I'm here every day and you can ask the questions here. You can. If you're comfortable enough, ask them. That's what Fridays are all about. Fridays are all about you. And I hope we get to a point where we're sitting here for Fridays for 2 hours just reading questions. I don't mind doing it. I don't mind spending longer time here with you, but I don't want to just talk and talk and talk and fill your ear. I want to come on, provide you with some good insight and guidance, do a really beautiful meditation to bring ourselves down to this moment, ground ourselves in reality in a nice, peaceful state, send that beautiful intention out to the collective. And then if you've got some questions and we have a few minutes, we'll answer them. That's what we do here every day. Monday through Friday. And I'm not putting stuff on my page for you to buy. I'm not, I love, like I say all the time, I love the hearts. I love the hearts on the screen. But right now, I guess you are intently listening to me because I don't even see the hearts today. And that's okay. That's okay. No ultimatums, thank you. No expectations. But when you do tap the screen, when you do make those hearts appear on the screen, I know you hear me and you feel me and you see me and you're sending that love and gratitude back to me. So I do thank you for those moments. But you're not obligated to do anything, my friend. I'm only here to provide a resource for you. So please stop logging onto social media. Please stop aimlessly scrolling through social media and discipline yourself. Follow the pages that are in line with who you want to be. Maybe you want to learn how to knit, cook, meditate, whatever the case is. There's a lot of pages you can follow. Look at them, see the people that really connect with you and speak in the right way, their body language. Don't tolerate anything that makes you upset. If somebody's like smacking their lips and that bothers you and drives you crazy, then go find somebody else. Like me, like I said, I'm here for you. But some people don't want authentic, real conversation. They want, okay, everybody, let's talk about unicorns and rainbows. And again, I'm not trashing anyone's beliefs, but they like that breathy approach where we talk about the flow and the light and the movement and that's just their thing. It's not mine. I like to move past the BS and get to authenticity. And the way we really heal, the way we really get there is in here. And you don't need none of this to go within. You just need to go within, like we're going to do right now. And as we go within today, as we do our meditation, I say all the time, right? Don't block out your thoughts. If anybody ever says, block your thoughts out, force out your thoughts, run, don't listen to them. Bad advice, don't know what they're talking about. We don't block out thoughts. We don't block out sounds, no resistance, no forcing. But those thoughts that are coming to your mind, I say, we're sitting here, we're breathing. The thought comes, the ex-girlfriend, the ex-boyfriend, you feel the emotion rising. Oh, there it is. But wait, I'm meditating. Oh, yeah, I'm breathing. When you go back to the breath, that tension, that stress, that fear, that anxiety associated with that thought dissipates. You're learning how to remove yourself. So when you're when you're at home later and your kids are stressing out or you're arguing with your spouse and you feel yourself getting to that, no, no, no. I can ground myself in the present moment. Meditation techniques are not only for when we're meditating, they're tools and techniques to help you get through life. So as you're arguing and stressing, or your boss is gnawing at you, or something on TV is making you feel anxious, you get it, right? I redirect my focus visually, physically, mentally, spiritually, and breathe in, even if that person's in your face. You have that ability. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but you have that ability. And like I say at the end of the meditation, the more we practice this, the more you do this, the more it strengthens your capacity to be here in the present moment and react and interact from a place of calmness and stillness. Get it? All right. So, with that being said, my friends, please get into a comfortable position. And by comfortable position, I do mean physically in the body and the mind. You can lie down if you want, you can sit up. I do prefer, if you're sitting up, you can sit in a chair. You don't have to have your legs crossed. Sitting normally in a chair is completely fine. You can relax your hands down if you want. If you have a specific mudra you like to practice, you can do that. It's okay. For those of you who have been following along, we have talked about the Gaian Mudra, unity, connection with the divine. And the way you do it is the thumb and the pointer finger. You're touching the tips, not pressing the pads together, touching the tips, forming that circle of union, letting your fingers relax out, and it's resting gently like this. Okay? Not necessary. So you're sitting in a comfortable position. Let me clear my throat. Make sure your airways are clear. If you can breathe in and out comfortably through your nose, that's great. If not, breathe through your mouth, mix it up, comfortable. And as far as your body, like I said, comfortable. Now, let's do a few things. First, let's drop our shoulders. We always sit a lot of times just like this. We don't realize we're hunching up. Just drop your shoulders, relax your shoulders. Bring your awareness to the tongue in your mouth. Press it to the roof, to the bottom, and relax. The skin on your face, does it feel tight today? Does it feel relaxed? Just bringing the intention, relaxing the face, bringing that sense of relaxation down the chest, the shoulders, the back. Breathing in, nice deep breath. Filling the lungs and exhaling out completely. Breathing in again. Gently resting into the breath for a moment and a full exhale. Relaxing even more, letting go of the stress and tension that's in the body. Another deep breath into the center of the chest. Existence without effort. And exhaling, relaxing down the legs, the feet. Another breath in. Exhaling, letting go of any more stress and tension that is lingering in the body. Adjusting yourself, getting comfortable. One more breath in. Close your eyes and exhale. Let go of the breath. Sense and feel that disconnect when we go within. The sense of stillness and calm that is within. By simply closing our eyes with intention, we step into our sacred space within. Your safe space within. In here, nobody can hurt you. Nobody can take anything away from you. You are complete. You are safe. And you are free to be who you truly are. Gently bring your attention to your breath. Don't control the breath. Don't try to alter the breath. Just simply be aware of your breath. Observe your breath. Visually in the mind's eye, you can imagine your nose. You can imagine seeing the flow of air flowing in nice and peacefully. You could feel and sense the belly and chest rise and expanding and falling with each breath. You can visualize the exhalation coming out of your nose. Is your breath cool? Is your breath warm? Simply breathe. Breathe with your awareness. If thoughts appear, or if the mind wanders off into thought, that is perfectly okay. When you become aware of it, simply return your awareness back to the natural breath. Breathe. Breathe with your awareness. If there are sounds around you, let there be sounds. No judgments, no expectations, no forcing, no blocking. Just breathe. There is nothing else but your breath. Everything is the breath. Breathe. Breathe with your awareness. Everything in this moment, thoughts, sounds, sensations of the body, are all as they should be. Do not block, Do not try to move past. Let everything be as it should be in this moment. Just focus all of your awareness, all of your attention to your breath. Breathe. Breathe with your awareness. Breathe. Breathe with your awareness. See the breath. Feel the breath. Be the breath. Everything is the breath. Breathe. Breathe with your awareness. Gently let go of focusing on the breath. And in the mind's eye, visualize one thing, big or small, that you are grateful for in life. Feel that sense of gratitude. Now, in your mind's eye, I want you to see one thing that you love, absolutely love. It could be yourself, your partner, a pet, anything you want. You feel the gratitude. You feel that love inside of you. You have this ability to shift your vibrational state of existence simply by closing your eyes, calming your heart and body with your breath, and envisioning what brings you joy and love in life. This is how you maintain your vibrational state of existence. This is how you protect your energy. Sit within. See the things in life that you love and the things in life that you are grateful for. Bring them to mind and heart. Bring them to mind and heart in this moment. Could be your grandparents. could be the earth, trees, flowers, animals, the cup of coffee you drank this morning, the breakfast you made for your children. Just feel that. What in your life brings you love and joy? As you resonate and vibrate in this energy presently, in this moment, set the intention to freely let this energy go. Let this feeling of love and gratitude go and go out there and let it find its way to those who need to feel it in this moment. Just share your love and gratitude. Just set the intention. I freely share my love and gratitude with all life everywhere and anywhere. No ultimatums, no expectations, and no restrictions. See in the mind's eye you sharing this love and light around you. Letting go of the imagery, draw a deep breath into the center of the chest. Lengthening the body. Exhale. Deep breath into the center of the chest. Gently wiggle the toes and fingers, turning the head left and right. Exhaling. One more breath in. Keeping the eyes closed. Exhale. Take a minute or two. Let yourself slowly, fully come back, feeling all senses and sensations and sounds. And when you are comfortable, when you are ready, gently open your eyes. Thank you. When you open your eyes, take a moment. Don't rush. Don't try to do anything. Just sit and be. You can still feel that sense of calmness and stillness within. And you get to carry this with you all day, my friend, if you can maintain this. And you maintain this by being mindful. And you be mindful of this moment, your breath, your thoughts, your emotions. And this is how you protect your reality, my friends. It truly is. And it's how you protect your energy. Yeah, Rosie, wow is right. Interesting, because before I said take a deep breath in and lengthen your body, I caught myself, because as I've told you guys, when I go into those deep meditative states, I start to just go away, and I just started to go in. I caught myself and I was like, brought myself. And even when I said take a minute or two, my body right now, I really want to meditate so much right now for myself, that as soon as we're done here, I'm just going to sit and close my eyes and meditate for probably about an hour right now, because I did not want to come out of that meditation. But I know if we go over an hour, we're going to get our feed cut here. I could stay live here for quite some time and here on YouTube, but Instagram gives us that 1 hour cutoff, and we are live. I am live on Instagram and TikTok and YouTube at the same time. And all of these videos, the past 36 days, are all available to watch immediately on Instagram, and they're uploaded immediately to YouTube. And later on, I upload this video to my private Facebook group, which you're all invited to. It's not just for people who live in Illinois, and you can find all of those links by clicking the Linktree link on my profile. When you're there, you can download my first book absolutely for free, no email, no data collection. It's titled The Book of New Light. I wrote it about 7 years ago, and I uploaded to Google Drive a PDF of it for you as a gift. So you can go there, check it out. There's also links to grounding mats and things like that. So take a look. I promise you, my friends, you're here, you're seeing this for a reason. You're seeing this for a reason. I'm a part of your path, not to follow my path or walk my path, but for me to help you find your way home within and walk that confidently. So, my friends, thank you so much for being here with me today. I really appreciate it. Rosie, I saw you ask earlier, how is Walter? Walter is my 8-year-old Pyrenees boxer mix. 115-pound big boy, and he's been diagnosed with osteosarcoma cancer. It's a bone cancer, and he's got a tumor on his front paw. He's okay. He's on pain meds and stuff, which kind of slows him down a little. He doesn't seem to be in any great discomfort. The leg does bother him a little bit, but he's okay. I'm waiting to hear back today from 2 different holistic vets to see what types of treatments there are, just to bring him comfort for as long as we can. But he's doing okay, and I'm probably not when it comes to dealing with this with Walter. I'm not at all. But before we go, I will show you something really cute and cool. I got a gift from the Ohm store, OHM, Ohm store. They import handmade brass singing bowls from Kathmandu, Nepal. And this one is a 3.5-inch 5 brass singing bowl. Really beautiful tone to it. There we go. A lot different than crystal singing bowls, which I use. I have a set of 7 crystal singing bowls, and also the 3.5 inch is a little harder to get the tone consecutively going around. But I really love it. I love the tone. I am a sucker for brass. I'm a musician, a drummer, and I have one of the nicest collections of handmade Turkish cymbals from Mustafa Duril in the next room over there. So this is just going to go great with the collection. And I definitely think I'm going to start incorporating more brass singing bowls into my sessions. But I just wanted to show this to you. got a really cute little sound, cool little sound. And it's so small and it's so cute. Absolutely love it. So, with that being said, everyone, listen, it's Monday, it's day 36. All of these are available for you to go and see. And there is a question. So, let's get to this. Yeah, we got some time. How do you think is the best way to not overthink? Practice, my friends, practice. You can't, like, so what I can say to you is redirect your thoughts. I can give you simple answers. Redirect your thoughts. Start doing things that make you feel better. Like if you're an overthinker, start playing music in the background that you like, that you feel good. It could be any type of music. If it just makes you feel good and brings your attention to it, do that. A hobby, doing things with your hands, doing the dishes, ironing, gardening, just doing things, physical activities. It's when you sit that you really start to become, lost in thought. And if you are that type of person, if you really don't want to go and do ironing or gardening or something like that, or don't want a hobby, you can start by visually narrating what's in front of you. And I know this sounds crazy, but it is a powerful technique to stop you from overthinking and bringing you into thought. Aside from focusing on the breath, here I am, right? I'm anxious. I'm thinking about the world, the chaos, this. Okay, I need to stop this. What do we got around here? A microphone, a cup, a chair, a laptop, a camera, a light, a ceiling fan, a Lego orchid. You just start narrating out loud the things that are around you. You're bringing yourself into the present moment. You're shifting your perspective from focusing on the thoughts to visually, audibly focusing on physical things in front of you, and it will help. Now, what I was just going to say is, there you go, man. I just gave you that like 10 therapy session answer and key and cure to how you can do it. You've got the information. You have to take action now. You've got to start surrounding yourself with those things that inspire you. You've got to start focusing on the things around you when you're thinking, oh my God, I'm overthinking. What am I going to do? Oh yeah, Jay said glasses, carpet, jar, cup, meditation mat, wall, anything. You just start redirecting your focus. But the more you do this, if you can sit like this, what we just did every day, meditating, focusing on your breath, letting the thoughts present themselves so you can purge them out. You're overthinking because you're not giving your conscious mind and subconscious mind enough time to balance it out. You have to sit and observe those thoughts. You've got to purge them out. And what happens to somebody like you is you lay down at night to go to bed. You're exhausted, you're tired, life, work, you lay down, you hit the pillow and you go like this. You're tossing and turning because all you do is have those thoughts, because that's the first time during the noisy, busy, chaotic, information, nonstop, life-sucking day, and I don't mean in a bad way, but we're consumed by thoughts and noise and frequencies and radio waves and people and everything all day long, that when you go to sleep at night, it really is the first time you're giving yourself quiet. You're processing literal and physical quietness. You've shut off the light so you're not looking at anything. The only thing you've got left is your mind. And in those cases, it explodes and goes so active. But if you took 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes initially, about an hour before you go to bed, to just do this. Just sit and close your eyes and let all of that stuff present itself. Remember, when you're closing your eyes and you're breathing and those thoughts come that makes you feel anxious, oh my God, that's right. Oh wait, I'm meditating, I'm breathing. It's not that moment. It's not that time. That can't happen. And you start to learn how to control the thoughts and emotions. You start to purge out the thoughts that are constantly consuming you, and you start to become aware of that space in between the thoughts, my friends. And that's how you stop overthinking. It takes time, it takes patience, discipline, and it takes work. Healing takes work, shadow work, inner work, dark work, therapy. It's been labeled 1,001 ways to really work, but the way it doesn't work is with these whack jobs online going like this. Oh, I'm healing you. No, they're just wasting your time. And if you think they're healing you, no, you're just pretending they are. And as soon as you walk away from that calmness, it's all right there. Oh, I need another healing session. Do you really? Or do you need to take the time to go in and do the work? My friends, 11 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time tomorrow morning, every Monday through Friday. All videos available immediately afterwards for a replay. I will see you soon. Have a beautiful day. And remember, you truly are the creators of your reality by what you are allowing yourselves to take in physically, mentally, and spiritually. I'll see you tomorrow, everybody. Take care.